Hello. Hope it's not too loud. It's been a while since I did one of these. Hi, Kilo. Oh, gee. Hi. Congrats, Kilo, first. Congrats, Shadow, second. Yeah. How is the most amazing streamer ever? I don't know. How are you, Kilo? Oh god! Oh my god. Thank you so much, Shadow! Yay, 200 followers! Wait, what did you say about limited? Wait. Let's see who got some... Oh, Abby got one! Nice! Oh yeah, I got to 200! I hope the mic, it's okay. Lassie got one. Hi, Zenny! Oh my god, oh, you guys are too nice to me. Once again, thank you so much, Shadow, for the support. You're the best. Man, what a way to start. Do excuse the eyes, please. Don't worry about that, gee, Kilo. I have no money. I have no money to support my friends, so I don't know. I try to do my best in other ways. I'd rather have people that in the chat, you know, because you can buy a community. You can buy bots, but you can't buy a community. Going to sleep, Choco. I've been awake since 11 p.m. Like yesterday, 11 p.m. Gee, go sleep. Go to sleep. Hi, Max. You're the most amazing streamer in Twitch. Nah, but thank you. Yeah, yes. Go to sleep. Sweet dreams. And I hope you get a well rest and feel amazing tomorrow. And have a great breakfast. Yeah, I also I did wake up around 10 a.m. but I only go to sleep like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, because yesterday I did take a nap before stream, like 2 hours. Wake up, stream, have dinner, and then go back to sleep. So yeah, I'm trying to resist the urge to nap, and I did. Oh yay! Three stream streak. Don't ask me to say that a few times fast. Yeah, it isn't very important to sleep at least 8 hours, 8 consecutive hours. So yeah, I resist the urge to nap today. I am a little bit sleepy, but I will go to sleep after dinner, after stream. So for today, I don't really have anything prepared. I just wanted to yap about the hellaverse, which is Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss. I don't know, do you guys know it? "25 streams, that is crazy. I only got 15 on yours. And I don't know how I maintain my streak, because you stream all the time, and sometimes I forget about Twitch and I don't watch anybody. Let me get up. It is so loud. You can see with the tracking that I'm putting on lipstick. Well, lip balm. It's not the same. So yeah. Does anybody know Hazbin Hotel or Helluva Boss? It is crazy. I don't remember how I started watching it. I did start with a pilot of Hazbin. stream a lot during my winter break now. I'm back to pretty much Friday to Sunday, but I had Thursday and Tuesday will be if I feel like it. Oof. Do remember to take breaks. You Herbert? Oh, you prepare to her even more. I mean, I was on Tumblr back then in the day, and people would talk a lot about media in general, so I was, was watching the popular stuff, to check out. Oh yeah, Shadow streams. Shadow is, yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Shout out. Shadow. Dragon. Act 6. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, that's cute. That's the new emote I unlock. Yeah, Shadow streams. He streams a lot of games, a lot of cool games. He's doing a lot of retro games and a lot of games that I don't really understand because I have a hard time following stories at times. He also plays Marvel Rivals, and I'm not very good at shooting games. He plays a lot of boy games. I don't know about those. Where was I? Right, Tumblr. That's probably how I found out about the pilot for Hazbin Hotel. Stream is a hobby to force myself to go through my massive backlog of games, and it's working. Yeah, right! Streaming is a great way to start playing games. I feel like I played more games last year than I played in probably 5 years before streaming. Thank you for the shout out. No worries, my dude. My bro, my broski, my homeboy, fam, whatever the kids say today. Following I didn't know. I did over 30-ish games last year. I beat all on stream. I feel like I could do the same, but only with short games. You play games for quite a while, so that's amazing. Lost in the sauce. As long as you enjoy yourself, I think that's great. I mean, games are amazing. I don't know why people put like cinephiles, people that love movies, in such a pedestal, or people that read books. They say, oh, I read 30 books last year, and that's amazing. But you say, oh, I played 30 games, and people say, ew. But games are amazing. They have story. They have a lot of great things. They are media to experience. So I do think it's amazing when you play 30 different games, especially if you play a lot of different games instead of playing the same game all year round. I mean, that still shows dedication and passion, but I think it's more interesting when you try a lot of different games. Having a blast play through all these classics, and if I make people want to play those games for themselves, I did my job. Yeah, because you got me hooked on Psychonauts. And Tuesdays I'm gonna start the sequel. You was the first person I followed. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, who are you? Ruben? Sorry, I think I'm lost in the conversation. Hi, Ruben, if you just came here. Wait, so who was the first person you follow? Me? Or Shadow? Or someone else? I'm lost. I understand those that play a single game and get big on that because they love that. I thank you. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, Ruben. Sorry, that because they love to grind to get better at the game. Yeah, we all have different reasons to play the same game, I guess. Some people find it comforting, like the people that play The Sims or Stardew Valley all year round. I think that can be nice. Even though I'm kind of a psychopath when I play The Sims. It's still very cozy. If I ever play The Sims, you're gonna see me torturing The Sims for 4 hours straight. People are gonna think, oh, she's gonna make a super cute house, and yeah, I will. But I'm kind of like Saw, like the movie Saw. When I play The Sims. Anyway, we're gonna get sidetracked a lot, so do excuse me. Oh yeah, I need to find the pranking I made for the songs. Anyway, so I was on Tumblr and that's how I discovered the Hazbin Hotel pilot. And I really like it. I mean, I didn't think much of it. I wasn't in the fandom. I don't know, back in the day, I was in fandoms, but kind of lost motivation to get into new fandoms. And with only the pilot, I wasn't crazy about, finding out more about the world, even though it was really interesting. Well, let me find the ranking. Found it. Here. Nice. Here's for Helluva boss. Anyway, I think I'm going to miss your stream due to work for Psychonauts 2. No! Well, maybe I could change it. If you tell me some days you will be able to watch, then maybe I can reschedule and change it around. Because it's gonna be always on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So 2 days in a row. I'm only gonna play 2 games a week now because I don't wanna take forever to finish games. So I thought it was going to be tonight. No, I told you that I changed it to Tuesdays. Shadow, I have a schedule on Twitter and I think on Blue Sky, and I think you like us or retweet it. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But I could change it. I could change it if you want to. Well, we'll see. So the pilot of Hazbin was kind of nice, but I'm the kind of person that I don't believe in promises anymore. Like when people release a pilot, I don't assume it's gonna get a series or anything. And I was actually a bit surprised when they did make a series, but of the spin-off. The spin-off started before the main series, So Hazbin Hotel is the main series and Helluva Boss is the spin-off or sister series. Milk Silk Song Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Psychonauts weekends. That could be, maybe. I'll think about it. Because I already started Silk Song and I don't know, I think more people will watch it. That's why I put it on weekends. But we'll see. So yeah, I did start watching Helluva Boss first, and I was surprised when Hazbin actually came out, and it was like a real TV show. Well, no, it's not TV. You only can stream it, as far as I know. But it wasn't indie. That's what I mean. Because Helluva Boss, it was indie for a long time. I think they're gonna put it in. Which one is? I don't care what streaming services is. I don't care. There's so many. Anyway, I do love the whole universe that was created, even though it is kind of inconsistent at times. I need a fidget toy. I don't have a fidget toy. I only have random stuff I use as fidget toys. And I'm always dropping them and losing them. Whatever goes under my desk, I forget about it until a few days later. Anyway, I even fidget with my scissors that I have right here, but I'm so afraid of cutting something. Anyway. overall, I love the premise of the main series. People trying to redeem sinners. I think it's amazing. I do think that what shines the most about the main series is the roles that some characters plays, because once I heard that the main series Hazbin Hotel is plot driven and Helluva Boss is character driven, and I think that's amazing. I think that is great that they both have different strengths. I do like the simplicity of Helluva Boss, but I love the lore of Hazbin Hotel. I love all the dynamics that we have in the show. The hierarchy of the Hellborn. Well, that's more Helluva Boss. Well, the hierarchy of the overlords, for example, or the sinners. I don't know. There's so much about the show that I don't know how to explain. I don't love, but I do respect. Anyway, let's see if I remember. Here. Is this? Yeah, season 1. I do like, I don't know, how quirky this pilot was. I think they got a bit serious when they released the series. I don't know, I kind of liked it, that very cringe area of Tumblr. But I don't miss all the sound effects from the pilot. There was a sound effect every 2 seconds. I don't know. Moxie and Millie and Luna are the best. Moxie and Millie are great together. I don't know about separately. And Luna, I don't see what everybody loves so much about Luna. She's nice, she's alright, but she doesn't have much to do in the show, sadly. She looks amazing and she's cool, but they don't give her much story. Just the bare minimum, honestly. I feel like Blitz and Stolas are still in the show, sadly. I want more of them, but it's clear this is Blitz and Stola's story. Yeah, Babes Bob loves her little boy's love story. But we Hazbin. So the first season, I think it was alright. I think it was entertaining. I think it was a little bit awkward. Like they didn't figure out a lot of things, but it was very enjoyable. I mean, a lot of people complained that the premise was a little bit misleading because they didn't focus on redeeming sinners. I mean, the only sinners they quote unquote were in the process of redeeming were Angel Dust and the snake guy that I like really, but Serpentious. I'm really bad with names, forgive me. So of course the story was not gonna be about actually redeeming the sinners, and I think it's great that they put in this whole I guess fight between heaven and hell. And I do like that they don't really make heaven evil, but more like, okay, you fucked up, you went to hell, that's it buddy, no redemption. I think it is amazing that they're writing a story about redemption, about people that can change even after death. I think that's far more interesting than focusing on different sinners and how to redeem them. About the soundtrack. Well, I love that it is a musical. I love musicals a lot, but I do think sometimes they speak a lot during the songs. This happens a lot, especially in Hazbin. Yeah, like sure, there's lawful evil in heaven, but that's more so just Katikana or things. Yeah, but I think it's like the other way. The what do they call it? Like when you have a double edge weapon. Because if you do have good people in hell, that they are in hell because they did something bad in life, you have bad people in heaven that did good in real life, and then they don't double-edged sword. Yeah, they don't get judged because okay, you made it to heaven, so you must be good, and no matter what you do from now on, you're still gonna be quote unquote good. Dual blade, maybe dual blades are cool. What I mean is like something that hurts hell might also hurt heaven. Because you had Adam, for example. Like, maybe Adam was kind of an asshole as a human, but he was good enough that he made it to heaven. But then he became a bigger asshole and nobody was there to complain. And they were like, okay, he made it to heavens, he must be good. They didn't question it. So I think it is amazing that they are making a story about questioning morality and how people change, how the rules change. Still love how much of a fraud Alistair is, cause goddamn this big Fred, and he gets his ass beat all the time. I think so. But Alistair, by contract, is supposed to be the strongest overlord in hell. So, one, he's not gonna be stronger than the person he made a contract with. That makes me question if Rosie is just an overlord or something greater. And two, he lost two people in heaven, so I kind of love that because of course a demon would make a contract with you and find a way to fuck you up. Because if you ask to be the strongest in hell, then you're gonna lose to anybody from heaven. Of course, it makes sense. But yeah, I do think that they hype Alistair a lot, and then of course any mistake that he made would make him look really bad. And also, I think he really is kind of a fabricated Tumblr sexy man, so of course people are gonna love him, but he needs to earn that fan base. I don't really care much for Alistair, to be honest. I think it's okay. I think I do like a little bit of his personality. He's giving Hannibal in a way, not just because he's a cannibal, but I also think it's a little bit annoying at times. But oh well. So yeah, I don't really like how people talk too much when they're singing in Hazbin. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I like when songs are not very digestive, when they work as songs on their own, but they're also related to the story and what is happening. But whatever, I still like musicals. So about the characters, the main character Charlie, I like Charlie, but I also don't like Charlie. I feel like we don't know what she's supposed to be because she was a good character overall in the first season. The second season, she was awful. She was awful. I don't know why though. It's like she had a character regression, honestly. I think it was good that they made her very detached from the sinners because she's a hellborn and she's also royalty. So of course she's, I don't know, not the best person to help them because she doesn't really understand what they're going through. But yeah, she kind of sucks in the second season, honestly. And at times she does feel a little bit like a hi Yoshio. She does feel like a little bit of a self-insert. Ah. I hope that never goes away. I love it so much. Oh, you can see when I'm doing that thing with the eye when you rub it. Anyway, I do love her relationship with Baggy. I do think they could do better. But hello. But I am torn apart between am I being kind of lesbophobic? Is that how you call it? You know, like having some prejudice against lesbians because I'm asking too much. You know, like usually when there are two male characters that are in love, everybody just eats the crumbs and that's good enough for them. But girls, women, female characters, never good enough. But at the same time, I'm like, is this good enough? Really? Like, can we ask for more? I feel like Charlie and Baggy could do better as a couple, as a romantic couple. It did got better on the second season, but for some reason, they never feel like a couple, you know? Homophobic is all encompassing, so it be homophobic. Yeah, but particularly with lesbians, you know, because usually uh gay men gay male characters don't suffer from this. People love the shapes of men with men and they kind of don't pay attention to women. Peggy just feels like a friend with benefits more than couple material with Charlie. She feels more like a secretary or a bodyguard. I also feel like Baggy could have more characterization. Characterization? Like, she doesn't have much beyond being Charlie's girlfriend. Well, Baggy is her bodyguard, yeah. And it is a cool idea. You could have a totally cool shape with the Princess of Hell and a Guardian Angel, a Guardian Fallen Angel that is so cool. But they made it so lame. And I'm like, am I asking too much? Am I being so demanding? If Charlie and Baggy were male characters, would I be asking these questions? I don't know. I think the ships are alright. Personally, I don't really care much about ships. I think romance is nice, but I prefer action and comedy and even drama. But it is great that we have these kind of relationships all over Hazbin hotels, so you know we can wander and stuff. For example, Husk and Angel, I love them. They're great. I still need a little bit more before they kind of fall in love. I think the second season just did enough. You know, for a little bit, like, okay, maybe Husk is falling in love, but we need to fix a lot of stuff before that. For me, I don't know, maybe I read too much shonen, but it's like, guys, we need to focus on the mission. After the mission, we can fall in love and get married. But romance is important. You have to develop it. Are there other ships from this first season? I don't know. I don't really care. So yeah, from the first season, the big baddies were from Heaven, Adam, and Lut. And I think they're okay. Not gonna lie, Adam is a good character. Because I at least enjoy hating him. He's a good villain. He's funny, he's awful, and he's entertaining. And that's what all villains need to be. You know, you actually like when he is on screen, but you don't necessarily want him to win. It is a shame that he died so early, but also I think it was a good fight. It was a good first season. I do hate when they never kill the villain or deal with it, and they just stretch everything for seasons and seasons. So, yeah, it was really funny that Nifty got to kill him. And low-key, I did expect him to come back as a demon. I think it would have been so great if we had sinners going to heaven after being redeemed and winners going to hell because they're awful. I do want them to explain a little bit more the whole process of the quote-unquote redemption, because aside from, you know, making amends from your original sin, I guess, what else does it need to happen? You know, like dying? Do you need to die again to go to heaven or hell? questions. Um, any other characters? I mean, the bees were there, but they didn't do too much. Oh yeah, I love Nifty. I love Nifty a lot. She's great. She's wonderful. um. Oh yeah, Cherry was there. I do like Cherry a lot, mostly because of her design. Like I really like the music video, Addicted. But I don't know much about Cherry, and now I don't know what's canon about her anymore. She did have a relationship with a spider guy. I don't know if the spider guy is canon or not. I do like her relationship with Pentus, but again, I feel like a lot of female characters get reduced to someone's girlfriend, you know? Like Cherry and Millie and Buggy. Ah, wait. Okay. So yeah, I hope, and we didn't get too much in the second season about Cherry, but she is kind of a background character. I hope more we get more on the third season. I think we are getting a third season that it was already announced. I hope. I think. Anyway, Serpentius also great in the first season. He was funny. He was cute. I do love that he was in the pilot, but he was like a minor character that wasn't supposed to, become very important. And look at him, the first redeemed sinner. Very cute. Now, to talk a little bit more about the music from the first season, I did do a little ranking. I'm not gonna put it, man, I really need to do a course on OBS or something, whatever. I think, sadly, usually Charlie gets some of the worst songs. She has a great voice actor. She sings so well, but her songs are kind of boring. Like, Ready for This was really boring. Start with Sorry was also boring. Welcome to Heaven was whatever, really. It was one of the worst songs. Also, it was really short. More than anything, the reprise between Charlie and Baggy. A lot of people complain that they got a reprise from a song with Charlie and her dad, that it was like, kind of gross. And I was like, no, I think it's cute. I think that Charlie has like two. Well, there is her mom too, but we don't talk about her mom. Like Charlie having a song with the people that she loves the most, with her family, her dad, and her partner. I think it was kind of pretty beautiful. But yeah, I do wish Charlie and Baggy could have had got a love song on the first season, but we did get one on the second season. The finale song. To be honest, finale songs are always kind of messy. It's like everybody gets together to sing, and yeah, a lot of stuff happens. You didn't know, I don't even remember some of these songs. Happy Day in Hell. Happy Day in Hell is fine, but again, for some reason, I guess I don't really like Charlie's songs. I don't know why. And Whatever It Takes. Oh yeah, Baggy's voice changes so much when she's singing. She really sounds like Mirabelle. Now, top 8. At the bottom we have More Than Anything, with Charlie and Lucifer. Yeah, I kind of do like the I guess, original more than the reprise. Then we have Respectless. I think it's a little bit cringe, but it's so fun. I do love Velvet. I think she's amazing. Hell is Forever. Again, the part with Charlie, not great, but the part with Adam is so fun, especially with the air guitar. Out for Love. I think Carmilla deserves more songs. Oh, Stay Gone. I love Stay Gone. That's my number 4. I do love the switch between Alistair and Box. I think I like Box better the way that he sings because he's so desperate to cover every base. He is for the girls with ADHD. Okay, top 3. Number 3 we have Loser Baby. If a lot of people told me that Loser Baby is the best song on Hazbin, I was like, yeah, makes sense. I think it's amazing. I love the voice of what is his name? Keith David. House voice actor. He's amazing. He sounds incredible. And Angel too. Number 2, Hell's Greatest Dad. I love Lucifer, the way he sings. He is also for the girls with ADHD. I sing the song all the time, especially when it came out. And number 1 is Poison. I think Angel will always get the best songs. Hi Rasp, how are you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Angel is the darling of the series. I think Beat loves Angel the most, so he's always gonna get the best songs ever. I think Poison is amazing, an amazing song. I think it does show what it's like to be a victim but not wanting to be a victim. Disassociating, kind of glamorizing, romanticizing your own pain, but also kind of realizing, hey, this is actually gonna kill me. I think the best song still is Gravity. Yeah, but we are talking about the first season. Don't be hasty. First season. I love a metal at autumn. Bro, I'm gonna drink my whole bottle on my first hour. Anyway, so that's first season. I will say I really enjoy it a lot. I do want to make my own character. Every time I enjoy a piece of media, I'm like, I'm gonna make my own character. I need to insert myself in this universe. Characters I like the most are actually some of the obscure ones, quote unquote obscure. Well, one of the background ones. I like Carmilla. I really love the character that she is, but she still represents. She is the overlord of war or whatever, or fire, arms, bellic stuff. I love the absolute most, Cestial, the oldest character. I love that. I don't know. I don't understand anything he says, but I really like it. He's so creepy but cool. I do like Box. I didn't really like him much on the first season, more like in the second one. I do like Lucifer, but he kind of pisses me off a little bit. So, one thing I don't really like about the universe is we don't really have a sense of what would you call it? Like how old things are and how old people are too. You cannot tell me that Lucifer is thousands of years old. He acts, I don't know, like he's barely 30 years old. I don't know, you can say, oh, has a lot of trauma, he has a lot of issues. Still, he's not giving thousands of year old fallen angel king of hell. I don't know, the whole structure of hell is kind of weird because are all sinners supposed to go to the bride ring? I mean, in the Hellaverse, hell is composed of, no, don't put your hands in front of the model because it goes all tiny. Anyway, hell has 7 rings for each deadly sin. And I don't know, I don't remember if in the canon of the Hellaverse all the scenes were created after Lucifer committed the first sin with Lilith. But there are 7 rings. The bride ring is probably the biggest, maybe. And that's where all the sinners go. And I think it is interesting that the sinners just go to the bride ring because it's the Lucifer's punishment. But I'm like, okay, who goes to hell exactly? And I don't mean bad people. I mean, do only Christians go to hell? Do people from other religions go to hell? Do people from other cultures go to hell? Why does hell feel so much like the US and the US alone? Like, yeah, we have people with accents, but everybody speaks English. And I was like, okay, I guess maybe they speak a different language, like everybody just understands each other in hell. But then Nifty speaks Japanese and Charlie doesn't understand her. So I'm like, okay, so does Charlie speak English? Why does Charlie speak English and not another language? Like, I know it's supposed to be a show. It's supposed to be like easy to watch. But it makes me question a lot of things. Also, I think I do like that they change. I don't know if they change or just clarify that the executions were going on for only 7 years. Or maybe around 7 years. I think it makes much more sense than, since the beginning. I do love the whole structure and aesthetic of a circus for hell. I love circus. I love clowns. I love the whole theme. But at times it can be a little bit hard to understand. Like, I don't know. I like that hell is so big, with the 7 rings. That it's not just bride with the sinners. That there is a whole universe that doesn't involve the sinners. But still, I'm like, how is, even if you only send like a certain group of people to hell, it should be bigger than a city. Even if it's like a mega city, super big, still it doesn't make much sense. But anyway, for the second season, I'm glad we didn't have to wait too much. Yeah, here. I love that the bees got to be the big baddies this season. I think they're so entertaining, even though they're very awful. I think they're amazing villains. And I do like that they are like their own characters, that they don't consider themselves villains in other people's stories, that they're just doing their thing and they just happen to be, they want to antagonize other people. I'm not a fan of heaven. I don't know, I think it doesn't make much sense. I think it's really boring. Like, I don't know who ends up in heaven, and it just doesn't make sense that it's so peaceful. Like, really, nobody gets tired, because they make it seem like a vacation. But it should be hell, because it's eternity, and quote unquote everything is perfect and everybody is always happy. That seems awful. I don't know who will be happy there. Uh, but maybe I don't have to overthink it. But that's what I hate when stories when like, oh, you don't have to overthink it. Let me overthink. And I don't enjoy things. Well, sometimes I do, but I don't want to enjoy Hazbin on a superficial level. Even though I love the aesthetic, I love the music, I actually want to make sense of the universe. Season 2. So, I love that Sir Purchase got redeemed. I didn't like how things went with Angel. How Charlie tried to redeem. I feel like it killed her character. Like at one point she was like, "Oh, don't drink. Dress modestly." That really went against everything I thought Charlie was. I don't know. Like season 1, Charlie knew that it wasn't about drinking or having sex. It was about being a good person. That's why I think she has a major character regression. I did like the whole scheme that Lucifer pulled. I think it was even if it was a little bit obvious. I think it was amazing how he did, manage to make use of his deal with Charlie and his contract with Box and Rosie at the same time. I think it was very satisfactory. It doesn't have to be a major plot twist. I think it was well written. Oh yeah. You know who else pissed me off the second season? Lucifer. They lobotomize Lucifer. I don't know what happened to his character. Why is he so dumb? Like seriously, why is he so dumb? How did he manage to survive thousands of years being this dumb? Like, no, don't fall. Okay. I don't know. I didn't like his character. Maybe. I feel like if he is the king of hell, he should be a little bit smarter. I know that he is depressed, that he is, I don't know, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to get involved. He just, I don't know, wants to be a supportive dad, but at the same time, why is he so dumb? It feels like he has been recluded from the from hell for thousands of years, and I don't know. It doesn't seem believable that he is Lucifer, the king of hell, the pride, the sin of pride. Doesn't make sense to me. I think the beats are really still in the show. I think they're more entertaining than the main cast. I think they get better songs. I love the dynamic they have between the three of them. Maybe Velvet could get a little bit more of screen time. As always, I think if they are gay and if they are male characters, they're gonna get a little bit more screen time, but oh well. Overall, I don't know if I enjoyed the second season more. I think there were some improvements, but at the same time, there were some negative things about the characters, particularly. Now, the music, did it improve? I will say yes, but also no. I feel like they got amazing cast of people that produce amazing songs, but they're very messy. we have too many short songs, too many songs that include like three different points of view and change in tone, melody, and everything. Maybe I'm boring, but I kind of like it when the songs are a little bit consistent and the characters kind of like they make together a song instead of singing their own song, you know? They make a duo or a trio, a threesome, instead of, being just singing their own song for themselves. I don't know, it's like the song was not made for the moment, but it was made for just the characters. Let's see, the songs. What was my ranking? Where is it? Oh, here. Speedrun Redemption. Yeah, I hated that song. I actually hate it. I think it was boring and I think it was awful because of the message. And it wasn't really fun and it wasn't really creative. It was really bad. When I think about the future, I think it was messy. Again, I don't like it when we have so many switches between the characters. Oh yeah, Piss, a love song. I like the idea of an enemies to lovers song. It was really entertaining. I don't think I like the lyrics. Also, why piss? I get it, but who says beat the piss out of you? I feel like they just did that to get Serpentious lisp, his snake way of talking. Then, Bad With Us, Live to Live, Like You, Hear My Hope. Hear My Hope, it is a pretty song, but again, kinda messy when you have so many characters. Now, number 13, we have Vox Populi and Vox Day. They were so short, they were entertaining, but they were really short. Once we get up there, oh, that one, it's in my head. Once we get up there. Here are the good songs, but they could be better. Has Been Guaranteed, Trust Us. Again, the bees have better songs. Also, there is this really funny version that it's just like memes, but current memes. So, Start Digging in Your Butt Twin. 6'7", standing on business, looking tough. I don't know, it's really funny. And Don't You Forget, the one with Rosie and Alistair. I remember that a lot of people were thinking that Alistair made a deal with Lilith, but it was actually Rosie. I think it was an amazing idea to make Rosie the one that made a deal with Alistair, and that Alistair made the deal before he went to hell. I think it was really cool. My top 8. Sarah's Confession. Oh my god, Sarah. I don't really like Sarah's character, but I love her voice. I also kind of like what she represents in the second season. Someone with power that needs to make the hard decisions and that needs to atone for the consequences of those decisions. I really hope she gets more songs because she has an amazing voice. Oh, and the speaker. God Speakers, was it? The Speaker of God? I don't remember. She also has an amazing voice, sorry. Number 7 is Easy. I kinda already forgot what song was that. Sorry. What song was Easy? Let me see. Let's listen to it for a second. Let's see if I can remember.
Shut up, you know that
yeah,
I love
this
you,
one.
but that's enough.
This one, yeah. Buggy's and Charlie's song, I think it was really fun. I think it was quite a nice love song. But again, I hate that Charlie and Baggy are always like, oh, we are about to go to war. Oh shit, we are in love. I forgot about that. Let's remind everybody that we are a couple and that we are in love. Like, I don't know, it feels a little bit forced. Again, I don't know if I'm being too nitpicky with their relationship, but yeah, it was a nice song. It was a nice song. Number 6, Don't You Forget Reprise. I really like the way Box sings, and I also like how Alistair sings sometimes. Number 5 for me is Gravity. I have a lot of mixed feelings about Gravity. First, I didn't watch the music video when it released. I know it released before the main series, the second season was released. I didn't want to get spoiled or anything, so I didn't watch it. But if you're gonna release a song, I think it should be an important song. Not for spoilers, but they gave Lud one of the best songs of the season, and she didn't do shit. What was the point of giving Lud such a song for her to do nothing at the end? I think that Gravity would have been a great epilogue song. Like, after Lud has to go back to heaven, after she loses everything and loses every opportunity to get vengeance, to get revenge, then maybe having this song to hype people up for the third season, then maybe it would have been great. But it's such a letdown because every time I hear it now, I think, but do you mean it though? Do you mean what you're saying, Lud? Because you are kind of a little bitch at the end. I'm sorry. It is an amazing song. It is amazing, but yeah. Also, I love the trope of the character that has hallucinates with a dead character, especially when they drive them to do evil. Dude, is not funny the way I'm yawning. Number 4, Brighter. I love Brighter so much. It is number 4, but I love the lyrics so much. Make a song about shining like a star, I'm gonna love it. Especially if it's a little bit evil. I don't know, I love Box because he's so pathetic. He's so me. Like, everything that is wrong about me, it's kind of like Box. Huh. Sorry, and I even start crying when I yawn. Okay, number 3, it's Clean It Up. I love Nifty. I love her so much. I actually want to listen to that song when I'm cleaning. I want to get a maid outfit and clean up with that song. Number 2, it's Love in a Bottle. That's what I hear when I'm drinking. I love Husk. Really, he has a good voice for singing musicals. I think it's amazing. I think it's so unique, so memorable. I love the song a lot. And number 1, of course, Losing Streak. I'm sorry, even though I don't particularly love Angel's voice, I think he has the best songs every time. He has Addicted, he has Loser Baby, Poison, and Losing Streak. All amazing, all bangers. He's always gonna get the best songs ever. Dude, I might to stream for 1 more hour and then call it because I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry. Also, I'm sorry I couldn't do a PowerPoint. Also, I'm sorry I'm sniffing. I start crying when I yawn and my nose gets stuffy more than usual. One of these days, I won't mute the mic properly and you're just gonna hear me blowing my nose. Anyway, so overall, I think the songs improve a lot the second season, but I just don't like how they are so short, so there are probably better ways to explain it, but they're so messy. Anyway, it's like every character needs a song, and I don't know. I feel like the songs are character first and plot second, and it should be the other way around. But anyway, give Cestill a better song, please. He just gets like 2 lines in someone else's song. I hate it. So yeah, overall I really enjoy the second season. I enjoy the bees as antagonists more than Adam, I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen in the third season. Probably dealing with Angel. I feel like a lot of people didn't like the whole Angel leaving, but to me that made so much sense because Angel was like, he felt safe in the hotel. He felt like whatever happens in Valentino's studio will not I guess crawl back with him to the hotel. Like the hotel was his safe space, but then turns out he made that space unsafe for other people. So of course he's just gonna leave because he would rather, not hurt anybody. So yeah, I hope in the third season, Angel, I don't need Angel to get redeemed, but it would be great if he at least gets to break his deal with Valentino. I think that would be great. But I don't know who would be the big villain in the third season. Maybe Valentino? Maybe? Also, I couldn't care less about Alastor. To be honest, I think it's alright. I think it's fun, but I don't really care. I do wanna see more about the Overlords. To be honest, mostly just Carmilla and Cestill. I don't really care about the other Overlords. Like, there's this really cool character that is a dinosaur. She's like a rave girl, a club girl. That's pretty fun, but I don't really care about her. What else? I want the deadly scenes to show up, but I'm also happy to seeing them in Helluva Boss. So yeah, overall, I really like Hazbin. I don't know if I like Hazbin more than Helluva Boss, But Helluva Balls has a special place. Okay, maybe not. I will say Helluva Balls. I feel it closer, you know? I feel like I have a bigger connection with the characters. Because again, I think Hazbin is more plot driven and Helluva Falls more character driven. But yeah. Also, Baxter and Nifty are kind of cute together. Token straights. The token straights. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Helluva Falls. Okay, here. Oh, season 1. Oh yeah, there was the pilot too. The pilot was really fun. Even though they remade it. Anyway, it's so entertaining because I literally remember when the new episode will come out on YouTube and you get to watch it. Because I watch the episodes as soon as they come out. Hazbin, I binge all of it. I don't think I ever rewatched the series, but honestly, some of the episodes are really good. Man, I remember how long it took for Queen Bee to come out. Like, literally the first season of the... Actually, it was like 3 or 4 episodes of the second season came out before the finale of the first season. Because of that whole deal with Kesha. Regardless, honestly, it was worth the wait. Imagine having Kesha on your show. She didn't sing, but she did voice Beelzebub. I love Beelzebub so much. I love her design. I love the way that she represents gluttony. I love her song so much. But okay, let's not rush too much. Overall, the first season, I really like it. I don't like the cherubs, the little angels. I don't like them. I don't care about them. But I do love when we get to explore hell, you know, because we get to see other rings, other sins, like wrath and greed. I love that Millie is from wrath, and then Moxie is technically from greed because his father, I guess, has his mafia business in the Great Ring, if I understood correctly. Oh, I love the Succubus. I love Verosica so much. She needs new songs. She needs a whole album just for herself. Anyway, I love the dynamic. I love the characters. I like them more than Hazbin. They feel closer for some reason. Maybe because I have been watching them for so long. Oh my god, I remember it took forever for the soundtrack to come out. Dude, I was begging. I was watching the real plots on YouTube and listening to the demos. Oh man. I'm so happy that the albums came out. I think I might like the songs in Helluva Balls more than the ones in Hazbin. You know why? Because I feel like every song in Hazbin has a purpose. Well, most of it. And it's all about the plot. But in Helluva Balls you get to enjoy a silly song. And even one in the background that it might be actually one of the prettiest songs ever. Let's see. From season 1, the one that I guess I don't really care will be Teacher's Song. And then Moxie's Bad Trip. For some reason, I remember this song as being really good, but they're mostly just talking. I wish Brandon would get his shit together and start singing. He has no reason to be insecure. Dude, he has a good voice. sure a lot of people will love it if he starts singing more often. 15. Oh, Millie. I think all the songs Moxie makes for Millie are super cute. They're adorable together. Honestly, couple goals. Striker song. The IMP jingle, but the rock version. I'm surprised. I thought I would like the rock version more than the regular one. The Care of jingle. Not gonna lie, I like a jingle. For some reason, I like jingles. I like songs that are supposed to get stuck in your head. Oh, Millie, but the Gary Bleep cover, I thought it was, I don't know, more enjoyable than Moxie's original one. Number 10, we have Lululand. I really, really like Visceral's voice. I love it so much. I love the Beetlejuice kind of vibe. Number 9, My World is Burning Down Around Me. That might not be very popular. That is one that Octavia was listening to. I love how emo she is. 8 was Mustang Dong. That's from Blitz Radio. 7 is Bakay to Bone Town. I love Rosica so much. I don't really like the lyrics of the song, but it sounds so pretty. If you ignore the lyrics, it sounds so pretty. Number 6 is the IMP jingle, the original one. Number 5 is House of Asmodeus. This one, I have mixed feelings because again, it is a little bit messy between Moxie's song, then Asmodeus part with Viscerally, and then again Moxie. But I love Ozzy's voice so much. Number 4, You Will Be Okay. If Angel gets the best songs in Hazbin, Stolas gets the best songs in Helluva Boss. He's the darling of Helluva. Number 3 is Monsters Ball. That one, I don't think it was the credits, but it's one of the episodes. It's the episode of Beelzebub. I love Beelzebub so much. Number 2 is Bussin', and number 1 is Cotton Candy. Dude, when that episode came out, I was replaying that part of the episode so many times. I love Cotton Candy so much. I don't know, I love Kesha songs, and this one really has the vibe of a Kesha song. Even though I don't think Kesha will sing something like this, but I don't know, there is something about it that I really like. So yeah, overall, I really liked the first season, but it didn't have amazing songs. It didn't have, probably compared to Hazbin, Helluva Balls was really lacking on songs in the first season. You know, songs that are kind of amazing. Overall, they were cute. They were pretty. Not a lot did happen in the first season. Not a lot. But you do appreciate all the interactions with the characters. The way that they, I guess, change but not necessarily grow. And like I said, I don't know, they feel so close, probably because I've been watching the videos as they come out for years now instead of binging the series like I did with Hazbin. And I love the characters so much. I would watch Brandon Rogers before Helluva Boss, so I was so happy when he became the voice actor for the main character. And not gonna lie, at first, of course, I was like, okay, that is Brando's voice, but he really made the character him. You know, he is him. I can't imagine Blitz having a different voice. When I listen to it, I actually hear Blitz and Brandon. There are some characters that you only hear the voice, like the original voice actor, and sometimes you can imagine that character being voiced by someone else. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that character just has a voice. But here I think it's a perfect balance between voice actor and character. I don't know if that makes sense. Now, I think the season 2 had even better songs. I really like season 2 a lot. Let me see if I remember what happened. Oh yeah, I think making Stolas and Blade's childhood friends was kind of boring. I don't know. I think it was like playing safe because yeah, at the start the relationship it was a little bit problematic with the whole dynamic that they have in Hell. I think season 2 was funnier, but there were some episodes that were kinda like the unhappy campers. Moxie was the absolute worst in that episode. Oh, but Mammon's magnificent musical mid-season special, amazing. I really like Peter Rolly, but kind of don't. Abel and Lucifer parts in the last few episodes are the best. Um, from the second season, maybe they were really cool, but they didn't get to sing much, to be honest. Yeah, I'm so sad that Abel is voiced with. I don't remember his name, but he's from Fall Out Boy. He has an amazing voice and he gets like 5 lines, and that's it. He needs a whole song, dude. And it's always nice to listen to Lucifer singing. Yeah, overall with Helluva, they can't afford him. Oh, yeah. That's something I want to touch with Helluva because we have characters like Striker that was voiced by Norman Reedus. You know, the Walking Dead guy. And then Beelzebub was voiced by Kesha. But then they don't come back because they can't afford them. And I'm like, what's the point of getting such a famous person to voice your character if you won't be able to afford them later? Like, is it really worth it? You can find someone like Hazbin who is doing it because he likes it. Right? I will say that probably Husk has the best voice actor of the cast. I don't know, the most probably the most talented one. You know, like with years of experience. Love in a Bottle is probably the best song in the entire show, right? It is my number 2. I actually put Losing Streak on my number 1. But yeah, Love in a Bottle, love that song so much. So, I don't know, maybe I'm a hater, but why would you cast someone so expensive? Even though it is, I mean, even I would not miss the chance to cast someone as Kesha for a character of mine because I know how much Beat loves Kesha. But if you can't afford her to come back, what's the point? Still hate how only Beelzebub has a good design. I think other characters have a good design, but I love Beelzebub's design. I love how she's so much. I think it fits great for a character such as the Scene of Gluttony. Because Choco has a bunny demon that gambles on her hell house. And I'm with my Argentinian accent. Guys, did you know? Isn't it funny that Mammon has an Australian accent in English, but he has an Argentinian accent in Spanish? He's so I don't like Mammon, but Mammon in Argentinian, he's so funny. Oh my god. I mean, he's funny too with the Australian accent, but Argentinian Mammon, that's amazing. Most of my characters look like NPCs. Yeah, honestly, kinda. You're right. Mammon is a funny demon. He is funny. Um, oh yeah, but to be honest, a lot of people complain that Bipsy Pops makes awful designs, and I'm like, nah, dude, those are great. Even have you seen the background characters of Hazbin Hotel? Those are amazing. She can never make a boring design. And when people say, "Oh, but it's bad for animation," I'm like, I don't like mediocrity. I don't like that mediocre way of thinking. Oh, we should have a very boring design so it's easy to animate. No, I want an interesting design, even if we compromise a little bit of animation. What do you mean it is hard to animate? Do your job. I mean, of course, we want people to have an easier job, but it's art. We shouldn't sacrifice art. I rather wait for the animators to complete their job and don't be overwork or exploit. But I don't want boring designs. I don't want characters that are easy to animate. I want characters that look amazing. That's what they pay for. Well, yeah, I hope they're well paid for the animation. Let's see. So yeah, overall season 2, it got really messy with Blitz and Stolas, and it is a little bit sad that they are like the main focus, but we have to have a main focus, so it's okay. Nifty was yellow in pilot. Yeah, I guess she was. There were some characters with different colors. I don't know if they did that considering you know what? I think that Nifty was never Japanese until the second season. I don't think they made a racist yellow face character. I think they just made her Japanese around the second season or maybe around the first season, and they were like, yeah, let's make her Japanese, I guess. Because she never showed any form of being a foreigner in any way. Took me by surprise. Yeah, same. The only reason it didn't fully took me by surprise because I got to listen to the song on TikTok before I watched the show. She was singing in Japanese. So yeah, I don't think she was Japanese in before the pilot, during the pilot. I don't even think maybe when they were working on the first season that they were thinking of making Nifty Japanese, but maybe during the production or the ending of the first season, they were like, okay, let's make her Japanese, why not? Because I don't know, there is nothing Japanese about her. I could fix looked. How dare you? Why do you need to fix her? She needs to be the Lulu and still dream about Adam. But you know what? If she like falls in love with Abel, that's not gonna be good for me. I don't want that. I want her to be in love with Adam forever. She's already perfect. Exactly. I mean, have you seen her? She's crazy. And she sings well. What else do you want? I will fix her. Well, good luck. What was gonna say? Oh yeah. You know what? If they show Abel, they should show Cain in hell. Technically, Cain was the first sinner because he died before Adam and Eve. Oh wait, no, I guess Lilith was the first sinner. Or else, she will make it worse. That might happen. Where is her hell, Adam? I still hate his character, but then that's a new Adam. I think Adam is funny, but I do hate him. But I do enjoy to hate him. That's why I think he's a good villain. It is a shame that, he was so funny and he died and we still want him back. Most of them love humans. Most of who love humans? Adam or... Big yawn. Adam loves humans? Me? I don't know. I I think it's more of an ego thing. You know, because technically we are all his children. I don't know if he cares. But yeah, I want to see Cain. If we show Abel, we should show Cain. For the second season of Helluva Boss, where is Dante? Dante. Do you think Dante went to hell or heaven? Don't show Cain. Where is Seth? Oh yeah, Seth. Damn. Being going. I can't believe that going to Bible studies helped me with the. Would I fall asleep? I can't believe going to Bible studies when I was younger helped me discuss Hazbin Hotel. If Abel meant Cain as your bravest son, it would be something. Well, it is weird because it is weird that Adam hates Abel because Abel was the favorite. Everybody loved Abel. That's why Cain killed Abel, because he was jealous. But Cain was braver. He was stronger. He was a better hunter. But Abel was just, so nice, so good, such a good boy. I wish he meant Seth, because it would be fucked up. But, oh well. I don't know how much of the Bible will be canon between the hellaverse. I was already surprised that they added Abel. Damn, no more water. At this point, most of them isn't canon. Yeah, but just naming the characters and adding them is kind of weird. Other than Saint Peter. Yeah. But I think we're only gonna have like early Testament, before Jesus. I don't think we're gonna see Jesus. I don't even think we're gonna see God. And I think that's alright. So the songs of the second season of Helluva Boss, Voice of God Angel. I love the character. I have at the bottom I have Everybody Look at Me. That song was so annoying. Moxie's worst song ever. 25 Just Time. When I heard, I was like, okay, this is the worst thing I ever heard in my life. Bottom of tier list. But no, Moxie actually made a worse song. Then you have A Spooky Kind of Love. I have Crooked, What You Thinking About, Crushing a Motherfucking Wedding. They were kind of bad, but some were okay. Box. I like Box. I like that he's pathetic. I love that he has no personality and he's insecure. I wanna beat him up. And I think it's cute. I just like a guy with a TV head. I wanna, play games in his face. Number 20, I have The Ballad of Striker, then Till the Day We Die, Regular Joe, I Wanna Fuck a Ghost, Look at Days, You Got the Power, Miller's Big Show, Sinsman's Party, I'll Murder You, I Like It, and Handle Me. Wait. These were songs kinda, I guess, nice. He isn't insecure, he's ambitious. You can be insecure and ambitious. Look at me. He is insecure because he's always copying other people instead of making his own stuff, you know? Like, he's always sampling people's songs. He copied Alistair, he copied Lucifer. When he was a human, he was always stealing the look of the people that he will kill. If he was more secure in himself, he wouldn't be around killing people. And, you know, like, the only way he feels superior is when he pushes people down. Instead of him going, he copied killer. Exactly. Instead of him rising, he's just pushing people down to feel tall. That's why he's insecure. Bro wants to be called pure. Yeah, that was not very subtle. Now, the best songs in Helluva Boss Season 2. Number 11, I have Mastermind. And someone gave me shade for it, but honestly, I think it's a little bit messy. It's a good song, but it's not an amazing song. Number 10, we have When I See Him. Number 9, Mary Sings Mass. I think I would not be surprised if Mary Sings Mass was confused with a legit Christmas song, like an old one. It sounds so good. Rat Park was funny, not cool. Like the scene, Rat? Satan, you mean? Oh yeah. That was okay. I didn't love it. Mastermind is messy. Especially because Brandon refuses to sing. So Blitzo is always just talking in the songs. Stolas is the one that's just popping his cloaca. Number 7 is Juggling is cool. Even though it is very short, I love songs about clowns. 6, I have Stolas Sings. I think that is his best song of all time. 5 is Over You. Over You is by Verosica, yeah. Then number 4, All to You, Motherfucker. Now, I think Stolas Sings is a better song from Stolas, but All to You, I love it personally. I love all the breakup songs in Helluva Boss. Okay, Podium. Number 3 is I Will Be Okay. I cannot explain the feelings I have because I put You Will Be Okay as one of the best songs. That was by Stolas in the first season. And the second season, we have Octavia's, I guess, answer to that song, like her side. So beautiful. I hope Octavia gets more songs because her voice actor, she's such a great singer. Number 2, I have 2 Minutes Notice. I love the song so much. And number 1 is Clown Bitch. I really hope the twins come back and make another song because they are so great. Well, let me drink it all. I don't know if you could hear that. There was some ice. Still have a little bit of ice in my water. Anyway. So, which one do I like the most? Not gonna lie, I think I like Helluva Boss a bit more. Because we get more of everything. We get the comedy, we get the drama, we get the songs. We also get lore. I think I like Helluva Boss a little bit more because it's about all of hell, you know, not just the Pride Ring. We get to see all the scenes, all the Hellborn. But that doesn't mean I don't like Hazbin. I really like Hazbin. I think it's super creative. I particularly love how creative the whole concept of the Sinners is. And if I were to make a character, it would be a sinner. Even though I do love the Hellborn, I kind of want to make myself a sinner. So yeah, I will absolutely recommend this series if people like concepts of mythology, musicals, circuses, and clowns. It is not perfect, but I really like it. It's just entertaining, you know? I think I can drag this for another 20 minutes and then I might end it because, guys, I'm about to pass out. But I'm finally gonna sleep at a normal time and I really hope I get 8 hours of sleep. And I'll try to get up early and, do my projects. The birthday of a friend is coming up and I want to make his gift. Oh my god, I have like 2 weeks. And I also want to make stuff for myself. I really wanted to start February with a bang because it is the month of my birthday, but I don't know. You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't know. I'm not that into fandoms anymore. I love media. I love consuming stuff made by fans, but I don't do much myself anymore. I don't do theories. I don't do speculations. Those are just like me. It's a fun. Yeah, it is a very fun song. So yeah. I would love for people to watch the show, both shows, and to be a little bit less hateful. Because we have enough hate in the world already, and we don't need to be hateful about cartoons, okay? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Gee. I don't know. Maybe I'm built different, but when I see something I don't like, I just don't interact with it. I really hope we get more songs because I love the musicals so much. I love musicals in cartoon, which became very popular. Like, I don't know, Steven Universe also has really, really nice songs. Adventure Time, oh my god, great songs. Oh, Jesus. I'm passing out. Oh yeah, I hope you. Oh my god! Hello! Welcome, Fox Raiders! Hi, hi Tabs, thank you so much for the raid. Hi Punk, how you doing? Welcome Raiders, I am Chocoberry. I'm just yapping about the Hellaverse, that is Hazbin Hotel and the Helluva Boss, two cartoons that I love watching. I just made a little bit of a review about how I feel about the whole series, and mostly about the music because I really like the music. I am passing out and falling asleep because I have a very bad sleep schedule, but I will stay here 15 more minutes before I finish. If anybody needs to rate and run, I understand. I'd rather you go take care of yourself, go have a treat, go get a meal or whatever. Hi Tabs! But if not, you can stay with me for a few more minutes and talk about the Hellaverse. I don't know, do you guys watch it? If not, you should, because I think it's really neat. I think it's really great. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's really fun. It's really entertaining. I think the characters are very interesting and funny, and mostly just I really like the songs. I can never shut up about how much I love the songs of both series. Even the background songs are amazing at times, but of course there are some that are not that great. Even kind of annoying, even kind of awful, but hey, that just makes the good songs even better. surprised to see that you're still streaming anyway. Excuse me. Big yawn. Anyway, I hope we get a third season soon. I don't know when we're getting more Helluva boss, but I think the episodes will still come out every couple of months. You know, one after not. I won't binge the series. I will watch the episodes as they come out. But Hazbin, yeah, I usually binge it when it comes out, especially because I don't want to get spoiled anymore. I got to watch the second season of Hazbin between finishing my classes and before my finals. So yeah, and I finally kind of got to make a review. I thought about making a PowerPoint, but honestly, I wasn't feeling it. I'm sorry, I got lazy. But we can still talk about cartoons next week. I could talk about what were the ones that I watched? I watched Fiona and Cake. What was the other one? Can't believe I already forgot. Solar Opposites! I watched the 6th season of Solar Opposites, which apparently is the last one. And I guess I am okay with it. I'm okay with it being the last, I guess. And I watched the second season of Fiona and Cake. And I have some mixed feelings, but overall I like it. So yeah, next week we can talk about them. I don't know if you guys would like to watch them, so I don't spoil you. But yeah, I think I will keep these media reviews a bit chill. I won't go above and beyond. And we can take, the Sundays to be a bit more relaxing. So yeah, I will rethink my schedule and see how I'm gonna stream. Also because my Tuesday got very busy. Because I'm gonna start a series of Terraria with a friend. And I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow. I want to because it's gonna be my 200 stream and I do want to, celebrate that. I got 200 followers too. And I guess I should make art, but I don't know how to feel. I might. I'll sleep on it. I'll. Oh my. I'll sleep on it and see if I do anything tomorrow because I haven't been streaming for a while. But yeah. No, we can read her. I don't think I ever read her before. She is playing Valorant. I see. Let me open the file here. Oh man, there is so much to do. The days are flying, dude. And I'm not doing enough. I'm losing time mostly because my sleeping schedule is so bad, but I will try to get it back on track. And February is gonna be great, guys. I'm sure of it. Even if I can't celebrate the whole month, I'll try to do something for my birthday because it's also my anniversary stream is the day after. Alright, I had a great time. Sorry I have to cut it short, but I got to talk about some cartoons, and I'm happy because I love watching media and I love talking about it with people. We are rating Reader tonight. You should go say hi to her. She's back on streaming. She has been through a little bit of something, and I want to cheer her up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry it was a short stream, but you kept me company, and I'm very happy. It is a bit early, maybe, but everybody has a different time, so I wish everybody a good night, sweet dreams, and I hope I get to see you sooner than later. If not tomorrow, we'll see each other again on Tuesdays. Alright, bye guys!